Bro, that's really annoying, man. I recorded a 20-minute video. I sat there and I uploaded it to my computer, which took a long-ass time, dude, and I didn't have my microphone on when I made the video. Alright, when you very first open Webull, you're gonna probably be on this screen. You won't have the Amazon or Apple there because you won't have an open position. But the first thing you're gonna want to do is look at the bottom of the screen, and you'll notice that middle icon. You'll click that, and you might have to set up a password or something. And depending on the account you opened, the difference between a cash account and a margin account is, with a margin account, let's say you deposit $2,000 into the margin account. Webull gives you 50% of provisional credits, so you would be able to trade with $3,000 instead of $2,000 that you deposited. So even like if you put $20,000 in there, you would be able to trade with $30,000. But you only get 3-day trades per 5-day week. So if you bought Nvidia on Tuesday for the very first time of the week, and then you took your 3-day trades that week, you would have to wait until Tuesday. It wouldn't be Monday because you would have to wait that 5 days, and you could only take 3 trades during that 5 days. Having a cash account with a cash account, you don't get those 50% provisional credits from Webull, but you can take as many trades as you have the funds settled for. So as long as you have the funds for the trades you take that are settled, you can take as many as you want that week or that day. So let's say you deposited that $2,000, right? And you take a trade and you buy in with $500, and then you sell it that same day. Well, that $500 you use that day, so it takes 1 full day to settle to where you can use it again, but you still have that $1,500 that you haven't used that is settled. So you can use that $1,500 to possibly take 3 more trades. If you average your amount of shares down, you could possibly take more, or if you buy more, you could take a less amount of trades. But it's just all dependent on the amount of trades you want to take and the amount of money you have available settled in your account. So that's the difference between a margin account and a cash account. And in the future, I can explain the Roth IRAs in a futures account, and in the future, or in the next video I make, I'll be explaining the options, how to use the options chain. But after you got your account, your cash or your margin account, I'm just showing my margin account because I haven't used this account in over a year and I don't got no money on here. But after that, you got your P&L. That's just look up on the top of the screen, and underneath the margin, individual margin, you can see that you have your P&L, orders, transfer, and history. In your P&L, will look something like this. I haven't used my margin account, because I trade with my cash account, so I can take as many trades as I have funds settled for. But this was my old margin account. This would be your daily, like how much you make in a day and stuff like that, and your winners and losses would be right here. And then your P&L distribution, you got all of just what do you want to call it? Just like everything put together is just right there. So you got that P&L there. The most thing that you'll use is the transfer. So that's kind of like self-explanatory from there. You'll just transfer money to and from your bank account right here. And you'll have your transfer history underneath here. The history will be like the histories of your trades you take that week. Or that day, I meant. So if you took 2 trades and they're different, say you took a trade for Apple, you took a trade for Nvidia, they would both be right here. You got your tax documents and stuff like that. Your orders would be just like if you want to buy, you just have an order set there already, and that's where it displays it. And that's the P&L and assets. When you have a open position, your position will be down here below. But that's kind of it for your account overview part. And for your watch list, you're not gonna have none of these on there. These are just the stocks that I usually watch. But it'll be, you'll look in the top left of your screen, and you'll see that you can add a list at the very bottom right here. So you'll create a list. Let's just put Webull for now. Webull 1. And now you have a list, right? So you can add the watch list. Click popular stocks, and then you'll want to add a few stocks that you're familiar with and that you want to trade, and you'll keep those ones at the top. Yeah, you'll add some of your stocks, and let's say you added Nvidia, right? To trade Nvidia and buy regular shares. Let's say you want to buy Nvidia right now, and you think it's gonna go up to 112. You can just buy any amount of shares that you have the money for at any time, and depending on where you usually want to just buy and sell market price. Limit orders are, let's say if you think 109, if it's gonna come up here, you'll buy after it breaks there, but you want to buy exactly at this price, not after it breaks, not after it comes down. You want to buy exactly right there. You set a limit order right there, and as soon as it breaks your limit order, you'll buy. And if you want to buy at market price, that just means that you're buying where the candlestick is currently at. So let's say the candlestick is moving up and down like this. The second you click buy and the order goes through, wherever the candle is at, that's where you're buying and you're selling. It's kind of more risky, especially when it's like really volatile, like at a market open, how it just goes like that. You could end up buying a call option, or not a call option, just you could end up buying, expecting the market to go up, right? You could put your order in here, way down here, but 1 second goes by too late, market bounces up here and it gets filled up here. So it's kind of risky, but majority of the time, if you time it correctly, where you place the buy and sell, that's where you usually get it. There's not much slippage depending on the volatility. Monthly, all that. And then you'll notice I have these alerts on the video. You'll just hold anywhere on your screen to create an alert. So if you think price will go up to here, but you won't be looking at your phone at that time, you can just move it anywhere you'd like, or you could place one there. Price above, price below. The difference between price above and price below is you think price is going to go above here, right? It'll create an alert once it goes above there, but it won't create an alert when it goes back down below it. So let's say you think price is going to go down here. You'll set an alert price below, because it'll create an alert when price goes below, obviously, like, you know. And to erase it off your screen, you'll look in your bottom right hand corner and you'll see that bell icon. You'll click it, and to delete it, you see these 3 dots. You click delete, 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 delete. And if you accidentally deleted the wrong one right here, you can just go back and click discard. Or if you did everything how you wanted, you can just click save. If you want to change from Heiken Aishi to a regular candlestick, you'll go look right next to these time frames, so the daily, weekly, monthly. You'll notice, like, right next to the yearly at the very end, you don't gotta scroll to the end, but you'll notice how you have the candlestick right there. That's how you change the candlestick patterns. In that 4-box icon is how you can do your drawings and stuff like that. But I use TradingView for that because TradingView has more better drawings you can use, and they're easier to use. In the middle, account overview. So you see the watch list on the very bottom of the screen, the markets. This is your account overview. Since you're trading regular stocks, they'll be right here. Yeah, never mind.